So the next product we're going to look at is the Julienne, okay? When I'm doing the Julienne, you have to remember everything we do is a skill. There's a way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my potato, I'm going to block it off square at 2 inches. Okay, that's actually slightly longer than 2 inches. I'm going to take the major portions of vegetables, I'm going to put them in the bag, and I'm going to save them for later. I don't need to use them for anything because I can get my required 4 ounces of Juliennes out of here. I'm going to block the product square, lay it flat. I'm going to cut another surface square. I'm going to put this trim in a container, and then I'm going to begin cutting planks. That's not exactly 2 inches, so I'll trim it just a hair. Okay, now I'm going to begin cutting my planks for my Juliennes. Juliennes are 1/8 inch by 2 inches. Notice it's a slicing motion, very important. If you're just trying to cut straight down, the vegetable is the knife can move around and your vegetables won't be perfectly smooth. Notice when the product gets narrow, I'm going to lay it flat and cut through that shorter distance. The shorter distance that I travel through makes it much easier to cut square. So notice how quickly and efficient this is. It's a skill. I cut it to 2 inches, I square off the edge, I block it up, and I begin cutting planks. I'm going to arrange all my planks in a stack over here. I'm going to take them and begin stacking them up. 2 to 3. When you get more than that, it becomes very hard because the vegetable typically skitters around and slides on you. Okay, cut my nice Juliennes. Notice I saw one in there that's not perfect. I'm going to pull it out quickly. 2 that aren't perfect. I also only need 4 ounces, so I have a digital scale set up over here. And when I've reached the 4 ounce mark, I'm going to stop. Now when you're practicing this skill, you probably don't want to try to stack this many vegetables because they have a tendency to fall and to wobble, and it's very hard. So you're probably going to limit yourself to 2 or 3 until you become really proficient. Notice how quiet the table is. You don't hear any scrapes. Those kinds of sounds are the things that, those kinds of sounds are what make judges look at your table, which is the exact opposite of what you want. So I'm at 3.5 ounces right now, so I'm very close to my 4 ounce maximum. But I know that the container weighs 3/10 of an ounce, so I'm going to go to 4.3. So you can notice I'm generating very little waste here. I'm getting a very high amount of usage out of the vegetable product. A couple more ugly ones. And I'm moving along pretty smoothly, pretty cleanly. Which will be very important because we have about 32 minutes to do this skill. Alright, all of the vegetable skills. Five ounces. So I'm half an ounce over. Okay, so I stop exactly at that count. Put that product there. And that's the Julienne skill.